come to the new topic of the same chapter, change in profit sharing ratio. When the profit sharing ratio will change, then we have to see on the date of change of profit sharing ratio, the assets and liability given in the balance sheet. So we have to revalue our assets and reassess our liability. So on the date of change in profit sharing ratio, the assets of the firm will be revalued and the liabilities will be reassessed, and to find out the profit or loss on revaluation of assets and liability, and the loss or profit will be transferred to partners capital account in their old profit sharing ratio. So the topic is revaluations. On the date of change in profit sharing ratio, we have to revalue our assets and liability, revaluation. So we will prepare the revaluation account to know the profit or loss of the business because of this increase and decrease in the assets and liabilities. Maybe some assets, value of some assets has increased or the value of some assets has decreased. Vice versa, liabilities may increase, some liabilities may increase or some liabilities may decrease. So we will reassess the liability and revalued our assets to know the profit or loss on revaluation, and that amount of profit will be transferred or loss will be transferred to partners capital account or current account in their profit sharing ratio. Revaluation account is prepared just like a nominal account. It is just like a nominal account. So entries at the time of revaluation of assets, when the value of assets increase in the value of assets, increase in the value of assets, increase in the value of assets, then the entry will be assets account debit to revaluation account. Assets account debit to revaluation account. Suppose the building, book value of the building is, book value means value given in the balance sheet, value given in the balance sheet is 2 lakhs and it is revalued on the date of change in profit sharing ratio, and it comes to like 40,000. So the building value is increased by 40,000 from 2 lakh to 2 lakh 40. Revalued figure is 2 lakh 40. So increase by rupees 40,000. So this 40,000 we'll write it here, 40,000. So we'll do the entry building account debit to revaluation account. Building account debit to revaluation account. So when there is an increase in the value of assets, the entry will be that particular assets account will be debited particular assets account will be debited and revaluation account will be credited with the difference amount means increased value. Vice versa, when there is a decrease in the value of assets, the assets value has decreased, suppose the assets value of is decreased, then the entry will be revaluation account debit to that assets account. that particular assets account. Suppose furniture, book value of this furniture which is given in the balance sheet is 10,000 and now revalued at rupees 8,000. So it is decreased by 2,000. So we will write revaluation account debit to furniture account 2,000. Means any assets whose value has decreased, we will write it in the debit side of revaluation account. This is related to first one, increase in the value of assets. Second is decrease in the value of assets. Next is third one is increase in the value of liability. Increase in the value of liabilities. When the liability value will be increased, so revaluation account debit, it's a loss. When the liability is increased, then it's a loss. Revaluation account debit to that particular liabilities. Vice versa, when there is a decrease in the value of liability, decrease in the value of liability, when the liability is reassessed and the value has decreased, then that particular liability, sundry liabilities account debit to revaluation account. Fifth, during the course of revaluation of assets and reassessment of liability, if any assets which comes in our notice or knowledge which was not recorded earlier, for that we will do the entry, means unrecorded assets, we will do the entry unrecorded assets account debit to revaluation account. Similarly, if we have got some liabilities which are not recorded earlier, this liability has come to our knowledge that this particular liability was not recorded earlier, then we have to do the entry revaluation account debit to unrecorded liability. Seven, if there will be any profit on this particular reassessment of liability and revaluation of assets, there may be a profit, there may be a loss, and there may be no profit, no loss. Suppose the profit is there in this revaluation of assets and reassessment of liability, there is a profit, then that profit will be transferred to revaluation account debit to partners capital account or current account in their old ratio. Vice versa, if there is a loss, the entry will be reversed. Partners capital or partners current account will be debited to revaluation account in case of loss in revaluation. So this is for profit on revaluation, this is for loss on revaluation, this is for unrecorded liability, unrecorded assets, this is for decrease in the value of assets, this liability, this is for increase in the value of liability, decrease in the value of assets and increase in the value of assets. So entries are clear, all these entries are clear. Now revaluation account is a nominal account. So when we prepare the revaluation account This is prepared like this. Debit and credit, they are the two sides, debit and credit. Debit and credit, ledger of revaluation. This side decrease in the value of asset, decrease in the value of assets. Credit side, increase in the value of assets, increase in the value of assets with the difference amount. This side increase in liability, so, and this side decrease in liability. This side unrecorded assets, this side unrecorded liability. The difference may be, if the credit exceeds the debit, then this is the profit on revaluation, which will be transferred to partners capital account or current account, as the case may be. Partners capital or current account, as the case may be. Suppose A, B and C are partners, so this amount will be transferred to partners in their old ratio. And in case this side total is more and this side total is less, then this will be loss on revaluation. Transfer to partners capital account or partners current account, as the case may be. Suppose A, B, C are partners, so this will be transferred. This difference amount will be transferred to A, B and C in their old ratio. This is about the revaluation. Revaluation account is also known as profit and loss adjustment account. It is also known as profit and loss adjustment account. It's a nominal account. So revaluation account is prepared when the firm is reconstituted. Change in profit sharing ratio, admission of a partner, retirement of a partner, death of a partner, amalgamation of the two firms. On the date of change in profit sharing ratio, or on the date of admission, or on the date of death of a partner, we revalue the assets of the firm and reassess the liability of the firm, so that we can find out the profit or loss on revaluation, and that loss or profit will be transferred to partners capital account in their old ratio, in their capital account or current account in their old ratio.